Welcome to the Clarke University Track and Field first ever podcast. Now, usually there's a camera with these type of interviews. Unfortunately, the cameraman is gone. And by gone, I mean I lost my camera. I have no idea where it's at. It's gone. So hopefully by the next one next week, guys, we'll have my camera. Otherwise, we're gonna be more of a podcast type of thing, and that's fine. It saves me time and effort. But enough about me. Let's get the interview. So we're here today with head coach Mason. We are preparing for the meet here in Dubuque, but before we talk about that, let's go to the last meet back in December. Last time I knew we had 4 qualifiers. Mason, can you confirm this and talk about it?
Yeah, the last meet in December 5th, it was actually our best, from what I know, is our best first meet in school history. We got 4 national qualifiers out of it, 3 A standard, 1 B standard. And also with that, we broke 4 school records. So right now our national qualifiers are Chantel Kyler in the high jump, Krista Bushkovsky in the 55/60 hurdles, Aaron Stote in the shot put, and then Preston Kopp in the weight throw. And 2 of those were school records. Aaron beat the school record by almost 1.5 meters. She PR'd by over 1.5 meters. And then Krista broke her own school record by, I think it was like 100th of a second. But yeah, it was a really good meet. 2 freshmen set school records. Brianna Judkins set a school record, and Marcus Seaton set a school record. So it was a really good meet, really strong. Kind of unexpected because that's kind of our meet that we kind of judge where we're at before we go into winter break. So to open up that big with that many school records, that many PRs, kind of, not really shocked me, but made me really happy because it kind of reassures you what you're doing as a coach and where our training's going and how we're progressing as a team.
Well, like we mentioned earlier in the last video, we're a heavily, more freshman team more than we are of anything else. So, like I said, the fact that, it was such a strong start with, especially with those freshmen that you can see it was kind of an eye-opener. So, I was at the meet too myself, got to see some of the meet before I had to leave early, and from what I saw the record broken for Aaron for sure. I missed everybody else's, but, everybody looked solid, everybody looked up to beat, like they were ready for the challenge, and that's something that I really haven't seen in my years here, especially for our first meet like that in December, because usually, like you said, we go out there, we kind of test the water, see how we are, and then we kind of hit it forward, but it feels like we really just hit it forward from that first meet, and, from what I can tell with coming back from practice, how's practice been like the week before this first meet? Everybody looking sharp and pretty good?
I'd say we're kind of 50-50. It's kind of hard, having a big successful meet like we did, and then all of a sudden then there's nothing. You take a month off because of Christmas and New Year's Eve. And your athletes can do all the workouts that they want to, but nothing replaces coming in and practicing. So we came back early. So last week we came back on Wednesday. We kind of killed them a little bit just to kind of shock their body into being back into practice mode. But right now I think we're getting back to the point of where we ended off last semester. I think they're getting sharper. I think they're getting more meet ready. So I think we're getting there. To see if we're back, where we were back in December when we had a really good meet. We'll see. And time will tell, because you can only get so much out of a practice, but when you go to a meet and the adrenaline's kicking in and you got people watching you and you got your teammates rooting you on, and you have the spotlight on you in your meet or in your event, it's 10 times different than being at practice. So we'll see what happens. It's definitely a bigger meet this week, better competition, so we'll see where we're at.
Awesome. And with that in mind, there will be a vlog, hopefully, like I said, with the camera lost, I will hopefully find that camera, and I will try to continue those track vlogs as per usual from the previous semesters. If not, then I will try to substitute that for something else, but stay tuned for those on this channel. So let's continue on there. So obviously we got out of the way. So obviously the meets on Saturday. It's it's at University of Dubuque. It's obviously them, Clarke. Who else is going to be there? Do you know?
It'll be us, UD, Loras, St. Ambrose, William Penn, Cornell, Augustana, and then I believe 2 community colleges. So I think 10 teams altogether.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in time of the year, with cross country having their month off, everybody's going to bring a full team. So it's going to be a good test for us to see how, as a full team, we compete. Plus, with William Penn being in there, being a conference school, it's always nice to go against a conference school to kind of see where both of us measure on both the guys and the women's side. Plus, William Penn's always good competition. We've always gone against them because we were in the same conference back when we were in the MCC. So we're used to them, and we know, what they're like every single year. But to see how, each of us stack up against each other is good. It's a good sign. A good kind of measuring point to begin the indoor season.
All right. Well, with it's a new year. Obviously, the whole new goals is the thing of 2017. Has all your resolutions, but besides that, I just want to talk about goals. So, what are your goals for this meet? Obviously, you want to win the meet, but what are your goals that you want to for sure achieve with the team this Saturday?
I have a lot of goals set for the athletes that I coach, but as a team, I just want to get out and compete. Obviously, I want to see the success that we've had back in December kind of build on it, build strength into it. I want to see how our distance team competes with the rest of the team being there, kind of how they stack up in their track events, because this is the first time they'll be competing this year. But I want to see how we come together as a team and compete. Obviously, that's important for us going into the conference. Where every event, every point counts. So I want to see how we compete as a team. I also would love to get more national qualifiers. 4 was great, and 4 was a great start, but we're not done yet. I honestly think that, by the end of the year, we should have at least 9 or 10 qualify, which would be the biggest that we've ever taken to nationals. That comes with every meet. Someone's got to do something special. So finding out who that person is who's going to do that something special this meet is kind of what I'm looking forward to.
I guess then with the goal set up then in mind, so I guess what are your predictions? If you had to say right now what you think we'll do as a team overall, what is your overall prediction? If someone said, what do you think?
I think overall as a team, obviously it's a tale of 2 teams when you're talking about us. Our girls' side has a little bit more depth than the guys' side, but that's not saying our guys aren't talented. So, I'm thinking our guys could realistically finish 5th or 6th in this meet, which would be great because we're going up against 3 teams that carry over 100 guys. So to get 5th or 6th, I think that's a really good mark for us just because of the depth that we have. It's like, the depth that we don't have, the depth that we lack. But I feel like we're talented enough that we can score a lot of points out of our guys' side, as long as they show up to compete. On our girls' side, they're facing the same kind of challenges to where, 4 teams carry 110, 120 girls. It's depth, but I think we're very talented. I think that, we could finish in the top 3 if we really wanted to. But it just depends on where our training's at. For some of my athletes, at least for me, some of the athletes that I coach, like my 2 national qualifiers, obviously I'm pushing Preston to hit A standard, so it opens up 2 B standard slots for the girls' side. But for Erin, she's going into this meet and we have a goal for her of maintaining 13 meters, but at the same time, we're starting to clean up technique because she's already A qualified. She's number 3 in the nation right now. So our biggest goal is to get her ready for conference and get her ready for nationals. Preston's kind of the same way. I'm getting her ready for nationals, but at the same time, I'm trying to push her to A. She's only 7 centimeters off from A. So I think she can definitely hit it. But then with the rest of the team, like I said, I'm just looking for someone to do something special. I think on the girls' side alone, we could get another probably 3 to 4 qualifiers. It just depends on when it's going to happen. So that's kind of my goals. I mean, they're kind of vague, but I just want to see people progress, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the goal of every athlete. It's not always about, being the 100%, being the best overall, but you just got to make sure you do better each day, whether it's, like you said, technique or a better distance or a better time, whatever it is, just to make sure that the athlete just really progresses each day. That's any athlete with any sport. So, all right, this has been the Clarke University Track and Field Podcast, the first of hopefully not too many. Like I said, hopefully on the camera next time, but I've been your host, Michael Scott III. Mason, any final words for the audience?
If you're in Dubuque and looking for something to do, or if you're in the area, come and check out our track team. The event started at 10:30 with the men's weight throw, the women's shot put, women's long jump, men's high jump, women's pole vault, and then running event started at 11 with 4x8.
You're here first, guys. Saturday, January 14th at the University of Dubuque's track and field indoor. What's the name of the building again?
AY McDonald.
So there you go. Grab your phone, type in the GPS, AY McDonald, field, building, whatchamabobb, whatever it is, and it should pop up on your GPS phone. Come see us. University of Dubuque supports your local team. Hopefully it's Clarke University. Like I said, I've been your host, Michael Scott III. We will see you in the next Clarke University video or podcast.